Oh my god, sorry. Technical difficulties, guys. My bad, my bad. What the hell? Where's the chat? Oh my goodness. Everything is exploding, guys. How are you doing? How was that AI video? Greetings, vibe status. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Sorry. Sorry for that intro. That was really broken. I'm like, check out all my shit on my OBS is messed up. My bad. I'm on Epoch level shit right now. My bad, my bad. Let's get it started. Listen. Breaking news is there's no news. Damn, vibes are automatic. Muzzy, my guy, what's good? Hello, hello, Freaky Funk. Crank it right now or else. Good evening. Hey, good evening, Mogu. People, how's it going, man? You got first again. You're right, actually. Oh my god. Glad they postponed Battlefield 6 to the blast. Dude, yeah, 100%. I mean, shit, I'd rather it be working and stable, but at the current state, yeah, let's just have let's do other shit, you know? Did you crank legs? Yeah, we hit legs today, man. My shit tired as fuck. My shit really tired. Zentarian, hello, how you doing? Yo, are there new lies from... There are no new lies. They're on break. Hopefully the next thing we hear on Monday is we're ready to test. Get in there. And it's like within an hour, you know? Epoch launch on Monday? No, guys. We have a ways to go. We're going to spread the copium out correctly. It's probably not for a bit. I'm thinking at least a week. At least a week. September, that's not even that far off, yeah. Cheers, gentlemen, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Is it available before Ambershire? When does Ambershire have a release date? Maybe. Ready to do an official launch of intermittent tests. Monday, guys. T-Wow hype, T-Wow hype. 17th? Wait, is Turtle also the 17th? Wait, oh wait. I thought Ambershire was Ascension. No. Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah, okay. That is T-Wow. Oh my god, I thought Ascension was also coming out on the 17th, dude. That's Bronzebeard. That's Bronzebeard. Jesus, bro. Cycle. Can you recap yesterday? Yeah, we will. Muzzy, tell me how to feel. I will. Give me a moment. Let me turn the music down a little bit. This song is crazy, so. Leg workout broke Muzzy's brain, dude. No, it's dead ass. Like, for you guys who like to gym, the more muscles you hit, like the big muscle groups, obviously you get more tired. And honestly, you get more mentally tired, in my opinion. Like, after leg days, I feel more brain dead than I do like I don't know, like an arm shoulder day or something. It's pretty exhausting, bro. Wow, the copium is high. Is it? I feel like people's Doomium is definitely high. I feel like people are not. Oh, you're talking about like the people who are saying Monday. I think people are jokingly saying Monday. Glucose, highly agree. Which one you play, T-Wow or Epoch? I'm gonna be playing Epoch. I mean, I'm waiting on it, but I'll fuck with T-Wow too, man. I'll fuck with T-Wow too. Reddit review. Oh god, Reddit is insane right now, huh? Did you want this troll starting video? Yo, tag me again in it. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, let's do a recap. I think people are getting in here. We'll do a recap. Glucose. All right, everybody. Guys, so the latest news, devs lied, people died. I like saying that. Devs definitely lied in terms of that was the launch and they fucked up and they need to work on it. Their communication sucks. I've probably been repeating this shit like 1,000 times, but they definitely aren't telling the truth in terms of like how ready they are. They either that or they really don't understand. But the bottom line is they're working on it, and we're going to be seeing probably test this weekdays. We'll see what weekdays they test, but that's the latest news, man. The latest news is they're taking a break this weekend, and we're probably gonna see some tests this weekday. I don't know, either Monday, Tuesday. I don't know what day they choose, but they need to be open about that part. If they're going forward and they want to fix this shit, they need to be like, hey, we're gonna do a test on Tuesday. We're working on something Monday, stuff like that, you know. And then we get on test, it breaks, and they do more shit. I'm not using the upscale. I'm not using the upscale, but I did see that. I might. Who knows? Yeah, Ulmetters and some other people are still working. Like, I think some of the Epoch, like the original Epoch developers that have been here for a while, because Ulmetters is technically like he like comes and goes like on a volunteer, from what I understand. I think like Aridin and K-Totes are taking a break to chill out and shit. We are at a stage where the servers in state where it can be booted up. Yeah, so I think it's like a situation where they can boot it up over and over again, and we're gonna hit crash loops, and then they're gonna have to learn, make a change. We do it again. It crashes. We do it again. That's what you got to do to go forward, though. We're gonna need to test the server repeatedly, and we're gonna need to keep testing every fix. I'll take a 10-minute playtest every 6 hours. Yeah, I mean, like, it sucks, but they need to basically run a beta test again. That's basically where we're at. Hypothetically, if Epoch doesn't launch by Ambershire, would you be open to playing it? Ambershire? Oh wait, that's Turtle. I'm open to playing it, but this is what I tell everybody. It's like, I have nothing against Turtle. It's just, it's something my brain is not excited about it right now. And my main thing is I don't want to play something I'm not excited about and then try and fake it for the stream. Maybe I play it and like, we just dabble with it, but to me, for some reason, I'm like, I have this limited classic energy where it's like, I want to play one classic experience and dive in. And I hate the idea of like blue balling with Turtle and then Epoch comes out and then I go over there and I'm starting a new character. Because I played Tel Abim for a bit, you know. I plan to play casual Turtle and focus on E-flop. Yeah, and I totally respect that. And I think a lot of people can do that. But for me, for some reason, I can't casually like jump in. It's like I want to invest myself into it. You know, I want to invest myself into whatever classic experience I'm going to do. However, Turtle is packed right now anyway. You should at least try the new realm of 17th Epoch isn't up by then. I should at least try it, sure. Okay, I can, on the launch day of the 17th, if there's not an Epoch test to go help with or do, I will at least launch it and play it. Just to see how shit is, just to see the crowds and shit. I don't want to promise people that I want to get invested in Turtle, and I want to be honest to my, you know, all the muzzlers in this bitch. You know? I want to be honest with people, because I don't want to be that guy who's gonna mosey around with stuff that I'm not necessarily interested in, and then people are like, oh, we can tell you're not excited or something. It's like, well, yeah, I'm gonna try my best, but... You don't think Epoch is up by the 17th, lol? Dude, Straw Hat, I don't know, man. I'm thinking that their pace of work is gonna slow down, and we need to take the next week of the weekdays to keep doing tests. That's what I think is gonna happen. I don't think Epoch will be ready by Amber launch. Yeah, I really don't think so. I think they're gonna need a while to, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, or 3 weeks to keep running tests and keep breaking things. Unless they get a miracle change and they're like, oh shit, we fixed map partitions. Because it sounds like the map partition complexity is what's the problem. And that has a lot of different things to, a lot of things they have to work out. I don't think Epoch can fix problems 100%. They can't so better invest. They can't so better invest on TWoW. I don't think Epoch can fix this problem. I'm 100%. They can't so better invest in TWoW. I don't know. Why do you feel 100% about it? Muzzy PR is the best. Fuck yeah. I don't know why people feel so confident about them not being able to fix it. Remember, they don't have to be good communicators to be good developers. We talked about that yesterday. They don't have to be good communicators to be good developers. Like, their issues with communication and how they handle that are separate from their ability to do this. Lot of these servers you're talking about didn't spin up Linux this late, and partially their problem for that. I'm not saying them spinning up Linux is an excuse. They should have done that before. But it's not like they are months and months into the same thing and it's not working. I mean, at this point, we're like a week in. Coders are introverts, but when you have to be dishonest to protect your ego, something's wrong. Oh yeah. By the way, being dishonest and communication, that's separate to me. Somebody being dishonest is not just an example of bad communication. That's not good. That's not the same thing. You can be a bad communicator and still be honest. But you can probably, part of being a bad communicator is also not being able to honestly talk to somebody, right? Coders are introverted. I heard a few devs have left the public Discord. I know Magic has stepped away. Mods, there has been a mod step away. I know this is a game of telephone where it's gonna go, by next week, we're gonna hear that Trump has joined Epoch. Trump kicked out K-Totes. Now Trump is running Epoch. And then Obama is gonna work with Trump to release Epoch, okay? This game of telephone is getting crazy. But yes, Magic has stepped away. I have inside sources that, you know, it's for a legitimate reason. It's not just he crashed out or something. So this is officially DOA, right? Did it ever A? It can't be DOA if it never arrived, Nuno. Obama was born in Kalamazoo. Yeah, like the game of telephone is gonna get really crazy, but you know, we can hyper analyze it all the time if we want, but the reality is Magic stepped away not only for some kind of like crash out reason. We have a lot of volunteer devs that have been helping. You know, Epoch's actual dev team is small, so there's a bunch of volunteer names coming in and out. What the fuck? Going in and out of the GitHub. So did Magic leave the team or just Discord? I know he left the Discord, but I know he's taking a break from working completely because of the personal stuff going on. So I don't think he's like, maybe he's on leave from the team, but he's taking a break from everything related to I think even programming. Like I think he's taking a life break from shit. There's a lot going on. Hearts out to Magic. Sauce? The same internal person that has been right every 5 times. I have a lot of leaks on it. You guys don't have to believe me, but all my leaks from this guy, which has been like literally weeks of internal information, have been right, including the Eridan post that came out. We heard about it like 10 minutes before, or I heard about it. You have no reason to believe me. It's okay. Well, part of your reason can be was I was right before, but yeah, my internal source is I don't think it's inaccurate. Okay. Life break is wild, bro. I mean, bro, sometimes shit happens in your life and makes you realize that the most important thing is not whatever the fuck hobby you got, whatever the fuck video games you plan. Let me just say that, man. From what I know with what happened, I would take a break for a bit too. I'm gonna be honest. This music doesn't fit this tone, by the way, at all. This tone, the music and our conversation is not mixing very well. Okay? How old is Magic? Yeah, I think he's approaching 20 is what most people say. I know he's young as fuck and he's going to college and shit, so. No, it does not fit the tone at all. I'm literally like, hey guys, make sure you kiss your loved ones every day. Yay! Don't forget about the simple things, everybody. Woo! It does fit. It's trolling music. It fits Epoch. Felt like I was playing Sonic the Hedgehog and dying. Family emergency could be I got a babysit to my niece and I'd be fine with it. Discord would flip out the fuck out though. I get what you're saying, Gola. It's like literally if you realize it, like the plain Gola, like literally the bottom line is nothing is as serious as family, and if it's as little as my mom came over and I haven't seen her in a month and I need to go hang out with her, so I'm gonna cancel the stream, or I need to take a break from programming a free private server. That's plenty of reason. Like that's the reality, guys. Like as much as it's annoying, like for you guys and the people who are consumers, like if my mom came over today, like surprised me at the door, I would probably say like, hey mom, say hi to the stream. I'm gonna spend some time with her, you know. But I can tell you the thing that happened is not as low as that. It's bad. Like the thing that happened is like, you know, you gotta take a break. Your vibe also has been nice during the shitty times like lighting priorities with info. Yeah, I know I can't get into crazy details, and that's annoying and frustrating, and people are probably gonna be like, Muzzy, you're just talking out of your ass. I know. It's okay, you don't have to believe me. From what I know, it doesn't give me a timeline. By the way, ZKatum. I really think, guys, this whole next week is gonna be intermittent testing with no good idea of when this shit's coming out. I know it's not like, it doesn't feel great to say that, but I think we're really just back in like a beta state until this Linux stuff is figured out. Because I mean, realistically, if they had switched this before the launch, they probably would have done another beta, I bet. You know? So it's Jover. I mean, it's definitely not gonna be as early as you think. We've definitely stepped back from the imminent launch shit. No matter what K-Totes has said, like just use our logic, ignore their, whether you wanna call it gaslighting, whatever the fuck they're doing. Ignore what the fuck they're saying. My mindset is we've stepped away from imminent launch and we're right now in like maybe a final testing state, but we're not near launch. That's my thoughts. And that's actually not based on any insider info about like what the stuff I've been seeing, by the way. I'm just guessing, just logically thinking about this a bit. Yeah, you're just thinking about this from a technical perspective a little bit. Yo, have you seen this? Oni, you gotta send it in my DMs. No links work here, but send it in the DMs, baby. By the way, Twitch family. Have I missed any message from the Twitch family? Dude, I need to pay attention. No Twitch messages. Okay, we're good. I didn't expect anybody to show up on Twitch, but shit. You know, just in case. Mass hysteria finally calming down. It's gonna take a little bit, but it'll calm down by the midweek. It's probably a month. Yeah, launch is minimum month away. Yeah, probably. Hey, at least we have a lot of shit we can play. People can play some fucking Turtle. What's up, group, by the way? Sorry I've been missing everybody's. I haven't got everybody's message. I'm making sure we cover everything. Good to see you, group. Good to see you, Baked Beans. Oni, thank you. Gola, yep. Try Ascension while Bronzebeard. I might try it too. Ascension is really modern for me. It looks fun as fuck though. Here's the thing, guys. Like reality, I like retail. I play retail, so Ascension's not that far off. But I'm also playing this new retail season a little bit here and there, and it's kind of like retail, Ascension. It's like I'm just playing the same shit. At least I get to play some retail WoW. Then yeah, let's go double Chromicraft's pop. Bro, we can all pull up to Chromicraft and start our own fresh. Might as well support Blizzard at the point. I'm not one of those Blizzard's the most evil guy thing. I don't like supporting Blizzard when their shit sucks. If their shit's working and I like it, I'll support it. I'm simple about that. I know some people are gonna be like, "Rawr, what about the breast milk?" It's like, dude, come on. All right, I'm a simple guy. I enjoy what I enjoy. Might as well, it's so weird. Why play? Bronzebeard has been solid fun. Yeah, dude. I mean, Bronzebeard is gonna be fun, retail level kind of thing. It's not quite retail, but it's kind of like SOD plus, retail minus, and I think it's gonna be super dope for what it is. Blizzard wasn't the same since Pirate left. It was his fault. Chromicraft will drop Wrath soon. Will be semi-fresh. Damn. Yeah, Bobby Kotick needed that milk, man. A man gets thirsty and shit, man. Fuck. Can a man drink? Oh, I don't like Blizzard's by the way, let me tell a caveat. The reason why I'm okay with playing retail but I hate Blizzard's Classic is because when I experience Classic, I am not expecting the level of botting, gold selling, everything. When it comes to retail, I already know that shit's it's fucked. WoW token, people have been RMTing in retail. I just play it for the dungeon experience, for the story every now and then, and those pockets of like queuing bullshit, you know, for fun, brain rot fun. Classic, I play to have a fun adventure and build like my character economy, and farming in the world is meaningful, and the world and the adventure is meaningful. And that's fucked up in Classic, and I don't like that. Because in Blizzard Classic, it's fucked. I don't want that in Blizzard Classic. I don't care in retail if there's bots. Retail is kind of like a solo player. Retail is pretty much a co-op dungeon grinder type shit. Okay. Yeah, Blizz has the token classic now, isn't it? Oh god. I didn't know the tokens in classic. Yeah, classic is treated like a redheaded stepchild. They don't give a fuck about the botting RMT. Please say that to Miss Muzzy and see what happens. What, can a man drink? Wait, what do you mean, Vudgie? Hey, Maddie, what's good, man? Good to see you, bro. The RPG Impossible with all the crap on Blizzard. Retail is a good action game, but yeah, sorry. That's actually a good point, Xerox. I should correct that. Retail is a fun action RPG to me. That's what I gotta say. Because they literally turned Diablo 3D after, you know, and then like that's what New WoW is. Kind of. Did you see Shauno's latest video? Magic possibly sabotaged the shadow launch of Epoch. I'll tell you from internal stuff I know, there was definitely communication problems within the dev teams, and they were not prepared. The entire team was not on the same page of what was happening with the build, with the version of code they were releasing for the launch. I'll tell you that. Did you hear what I said? I'm not gonna say about anybody because I actually don't know. I actually don't know who exactly did what. Hunt Rogues. I just know that the entire team was not on the same page about the version of code that they were releasing for the launch. That part I know. I don't know who did what. I don't know who released what earlier, who pushed what in. Just for those who know like coding language, but that version of code they had for launch, not everybody was on the same page about it. Not everybody understood what was in it and what was the latest changes. Wait, the Epoch team communication isn't good? What the fuck since when? Yeah. I mean, see, it's not even good like within each other, right? So, yeah, it seems weird to me as well, but apparently all Magic messages are now also deleted on Discord. Spaghetti code is common. Sup, Muzzy in chat. Kavalo, good to see you, bro. Retail Classic was okay for hardcore. That's it. You know what? I agree, Sky Fudgy. Especially when you can insulate the economy, it makes it a bit better. But even hardcore has now some economy issues. But if you're talking about, bro, if you go play SSF hardcore, it's perfect. I mean, you're insulated from all the bullshit I'm talking about. So the idea of SSF hardcore is a fun RPG on classic, in my opinion. Remember, but solo found, you know, so you're not really, the economy's not fucked up by all those shenanigans. They should hire Muzzy for PR. I know, bro. I know. Dude, I told you, like, I am not that keen, okay? It sounds like a lot of effort, but if I could just do, like, very little stuff like, listen, this is what we should or shouldn't say today, I would love to do that. But that's not really a real position. And I'm also not wanting to encroach on their passion, okay? Because I just feel like I can have a level-headed take. I would like to think I can have a level-headed take on what is the right wording to say something to the audience without fucking just blabbing randomly in general chat at 1 a.m. like, I think we're about ready. Like, you just can't say that because people freak the fuck out after what doesn't work out. Consultant? Yeah, it's just like, man, you better pay me too. Shit. I want a bag, baby. Sorry. This is not money driven. Okay, good evening, day, my dudes. Yeah, Medi, I saw you, Medi. Welcome in, Medi. Epoch is up. You Ash. Thank you. Now I can rest. I found the Turtle HD was actually way better than retail for vanilla. I wouldn't doubt that. I would love to play Turtle HD rather than vanilla HD. Fuck that. Let me see that new content and shit. I really am tired of the whole Blizz like. I grew up in private servers, so I'm tired of the whole Blizz like experience. I don't want Blizz like anymore. I want not Blizz like. I want new shit. I want changes that make sense. I am team changes. I never do that. F all that. You should join their team. True. No, it's just so much effort, man. And then I can't focus on entertaining y'all, being with y'all, bro. Project Epoch gonna release this Friday. Mark my words. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just unlikely because what you're saying, Squid, is that these tests that we do this weekdays have to be perfect, bro. Like these tests have to fix the issue really quickly. Like by Thursday, for it to release on Friday, Squid. By Thursday, we should have a stable like 5-hour play session, bro. If bosses don't have 16 debuff slots, then it is a real WoW. I want Dungeon Summoning Stones. What other pre-servers you played? Grew up playing Molten, grew up playing Phoenix, grew up playing, well, a little bit of Phoenix, not a lot. I played Ascension when it first came out, before their idea of seasons even existed. I actually didn't play Nostarius. I mean, Nostarius is kind of modern in that timeline. I played a bunch of the Blizz-like. Limitless WoW? What was that called? I played a bunch of that era. Okay, that early era of 3.3.5 emulation where people were trying to script Wrath of the Lich King well. I played a lot of those. Endless WoW. He said Friday, not which one? Smart. Sunwell, no. Excalibur, maybe. I was really young during some of these, so I gotta remember. How old are you even? I'm 28, so when I started playing this WoW for noobs, I was about 11. The private servers. I was about 11 or so. When I started playing WoW, I was like 7, 8. Were you there for the first gummy? No, I never did a single gummy server. Nope. The level 255? Dude, there was... One of them was that. Was it the endless one? There was one where you could level past 70 or 80, but I don't know if it was to 255. There was this Wrath I couldn't remember called Thunderfury or Thunderstorm or something. I can't remember that one. Heroes WoW. What is that one? Yeah, leveling roads. I remember some servers like that. Oh, Dalaran, yeah. Gold senders mailing you 100 gold a day. What the fuck? Oh, gotcha, Nom. It was hosted in America, and a lawyer apparently came to his door and handed him the cease and desist. Oh yeah, Gummy has a bunch of lore about that, and like some people think that he's lying about the letter. Yeah. Jumping stair event on private servers. I remember that. Firestorm. I remember that. Vanilla gaming. I don't remember. There were 800 people on Google when they opened the server last time I cooked. I've been to a private room at a strip club, but not a private server. There you go, C Money. We need an ERP server. What the fuck? Copium TV. We need a bitch.
Another one.
Chatter? Oh, wait. Bro. Oh, we're good. Hey, Sally Ass 96. Welcome to the Muzzy family on Twitch. Welcome. That name is sus. Okay. Dude, do you remember the early Cataclysm ones? So the early days of Cataclysm emulation had so many phasing problems. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, there was like G top 100 Sky Fudgy. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the early days of Cataclysm emulation, but bro, their phasing technology was so broken. I remember you couldn't finish most quests. Yeah, that was crazy. Yep. Like, you couldn't do most of the quests, and you had to skip to different zones. Like, Hyjal wasn't finished for a while, dude. I think it was like, I don't know what year it was, but when Hyjal was finally completable, my brain broke. My brain was like, oh my god, there's so many quests that you could do, because you literally only had like 6 quests that were working in Hyjal. Hyjal cooked, Vastir disabled. Thank you. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Bro, it was so funny, man. And as a kid, I didn't know any better, so I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, we all didn't expect much, I'm guessing. I mean, some people are probably pissed, but I was a kid at the time, so I was just like, damn, I guess I can't do this zone anymore. Apollo, wow, was that one of them? Okay. DKP minus. Yeah, early private server days were pretty funny, man. Sorzo, what's good, man? Good to see you, Sorzo. How you doing? Oh man. Sid. Not a single person is falling for that, Sid. Not a single person until Monday. Until Monday. You might get us on Monday, though. You might get us on Monday. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, Scape. Yep. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying. Gola's not letting anybody fucking. Hey, let us know if you get in, bro. One server I remember was so bugged. Hunter pets were replaced with a goblin model wearing those Halloween masks. What? What server was that? Dude, pets were so fucked up. Charge was so fucked up on most servers. Blink, you could go through the floor. Like, it was so normal for you not to expect. Yeah, yep. I think it was so normal for you not to expect that shit to work. And I remember, like, it was normal for you to be like, you would be anxious about using blink in some terrains and charge in some terrains. Pets is somehow very hard to code. Yeah, I'm not sure how it was built in. I don't know how it's like built in the core Scratch Sky Fudgy, or maybe nowadays it's like works fine on Trinity Core. I don't know. I mean, in Epoch, the pets have issues with the partitions because, like, if the code for them works on a single thread, the code for partitions need to be done separately. Or, like, what I mean is the code to support pets on partitions need to be done separately. You really think they had family problems, or just things said? I know for sure that there was some personal thing that happened to one of the devs who had to step away. I know for certain. I know for certain. Well, I could say 99, because if the dev lied to the source, if the dev lied to everybody, then the source obviously is wrong. But based on what they've told us, you know, my source has the info on that. But yeah, I mean, the rest of the devs are actually just, I mean, they're probably taking break. I just take that for what they said. They're probably taking break for just break reasons. But somebody, the person who stepped away, definitely had a personal reason. And it wasn't just bullshit. Like, not like some soft shit. It was like a pretty big thing. The dev quit. There was a leak about it. I already saw that leak. I was sent that leak before it was even on there. And I have the uncensored version of that leak. That's what we got at Eminem, baby. Hey, that's what we got at Eminem, baby. That's the type of shit we got at Eminem, baby. This is how I feel with this song. Sorry. They should have taken breaks a week before launch and a week after it's stable. Well, week before it's stable, we don't know when that would be. Week before launch, I'm not really sure, maybe. But I mean, they crunched after the launch failed. I think that's fine. I think they did the thing of crunching for 3 weeks after the launch failed. So I think they deserve a break now on their own mental capacity. But I mean, even paid game development companies don't crunch that hard for that long. They've done 1 or 2 months at Cyberpunk, but that was also controversy. Like, literally, the companies that do crunch always have controversy about it. CD Projekt Red just had that problem with Cyberpunk. What are your thoughts on Legion Remix? I don't know. Legion Remix? Is it announced? Man, fuck that. I don't know. What the fuck, man? I'm tired of the remixes. I like Mop a little bit, but fuck that. Bibu, how you doing? Let's see you. Well, Metters isn't really part of the team. Yeah, it's temporary. Is it true they removed Magic's content? I actually don't know. That part I haven't seen. All I know is that I do know if that connects to the other thing I've heard about the devs not communicating about what the version of the launch they were doing, then it's a possibility. If that connects to my other informant thing of like devs didn't communicate together on what the version of the launch thing was that went out on whatever that day was, yesterday, then there could be a possibility. Mop remix. No breaks till it's stable. Dude, come on, bro. So why are pets bugged in the Epoch since day one? Isn't that something they could test in the beta? The betas were not on the map partitioning technology and Linux. So really, unfortunately, some of those things that they tested over the betas really need to be retested. And that's part of why there is a possibility, whether when we relaunch or like whenever that happens, we will run into some partitioning related issues. Most likely the things that do that are things that are frequent edge cases on partitions, as in pets crossing them and needing the logic to work. Carts is a good one, and we saw that in the thing. Maybe Flight Pass might have an issue. Who knows? If a quest is like in a partition, if everything you're doing is in the partition, I don't foresee that breaking. But if there's things that cross partitions, I could see there being logical issues. That's like my best guess of what about could break. Is somehow only functional pet? I don't think I don't think it has to do with pet family, Sky Fudgy. Maybe you just happen to like not go over a partition. That's the map splitting. So when I'm talking about map partitioning, that's what I'm talking about, map splitting. I bet you anything that has to do with going over the map partition and some synchronous behavior could have some weirdness. That's not a lot of stuff. But it could happen. All my homies hate escort quests. Escorts might have that issue. I don't know. It's not necessarily gonna happen, but escorts might have that issue. It's all about like, what I'm guessing is the transfer of data and game state over the map partition needs to be looked at in nuance for any action that actually like has that, thing happen. It's not going to be I don't think it's frequently all over the place. It's just certain areas, but once you fix it, like for some like pet thing, it's not like you have to fix it for Stone Talon and Barons. I would hope that would be some spaghetti shit. Pets over partitions has been part of the base emulator since day one. Most projects have find their own solution over time. Well, Metters isn't part of the core team. Didn't Kate just mention they'll split every zone in its own partition if it went well? Yeah, I think that's like what they did. I think that's like either what they did or what they have going or what they're going to do. I don't know. I mean, that's happening for sure. We know the partition stuff is active. I don't know if every single zone has it, but I would think so. D1 devs crunched harder than my other before they released. Worked double shifts every day for weeks. Diablo 1? Yeah. Look, and I'll tell you this. If you have like a passionate dev group, they're more willing to crunch because it's like, this is our baby that we want to get out there. When it's for like a corporation on Diablo 3 or Diablo 4, when you've been through that churn for so long, I could see that being harder. So I'm not saying that the three week crunch was the most agonizing thing to them, but I mean, obviously if they want to break, they want to break. I mean, when you're in a stand-up company, it's like if you're in a stand-up. If you're in a startup company, you're more that you have huge equity in. You're more willing to answer a phone call at 9 p.m. than you are your random ass job who you clocked out at 4 and they're calling you at 7 p.m. saying some bullshit, Right now, you think there's only 4 partitions per continent? Okay. I'm not really sure, but that makes sense to me, Pat. Whatever it is, there's some partition we're hitting in some zones and fucking it up. So they didn't even start work on partition until like 2 to 3 weeks before launch. I mean, yeah, the whole Linux partition thing, all of that is so new that it's part of why there's so much chaos. And for some people are disingenuous, and they know the shit's chaotic, so they don't care, but they're trying to troll. But for some people, they're really not sure, like, why is this thing not working? They've been developing for 4 years. They've been doing beta tests. The reality is they kind of threw out a lot of that. They threw out a lot of that with the fact that they had to go to Linux and start doing this partitioning. Not everything needs to be retested. Again, I'm going to say it. It's not all doom and gloom, but it's gonna need some time. There's a lot of new unknowns. I say it every stream. There's a lot of new unknowns with the things they have to do. Do you believe the rumors Magic sabotaged it? I don't. I have some internal stuff. I don't know what dev or what, but I don't think it's about sabotage. Sabotage sounds really I don't think sabotage sounds really like on purpose. I could really seeing this be a level of like really trash breakdown of internal communication. Somebody pushed a change that they were not expecting in the launch client, in the launch version, and then they launched it because the other person did, the launching guy, whoever the fuck was doing that, didn't know that some guy put that change in there, and now they have a crash issue tied to it. I could really see that. I kind of don't believe any dev was like in a malicious, evil way was like, I'm gonna sabotage this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy with it. That's what sabotage sounds like to me. I don't think anybody was like that. Hello, Alex. Alex Sensual's Grinder account. What's up, bro? How you doing? E-floppers, where we go next? I'm not sure. Everybody's playing different shit, and that's fine. Why did Enix get demoted? Can't find anything particular. He said fuck this, right? No. He did not. Well, actually, I don't really know if he got demoted on purpose. From what it sounded like when he stopped by even our channel and talked about it, he stepped down. Muzzy drinking that Hennessy. No, just a Coca-Cola right now. The burritos, Muzzy. I ate, Nimpton. There's a few PRs on GitHub today. Seems like there's a new contributor. Cool. Hell yeah. What are you drinking? Yeah, Coca-Cola. Is it Duma Central in here today? I mean, some people are sad, but honestly, I think vibes are fine. Bat Mob, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. I'm certainly not dooming. We're gonna do other shit. People are gonna get upset because I'm gonna probably play. I might play a little bit of retail. Okay, I need to do some retail shit for fun. Okay, we'll play some Battlefield 6. Maybe we'll play some community games. Maybe we'll play some GeoGuessr. We will be yapping the whole time, though. We will be yapping. Okay, I want to see your guys' questions, chats, everything. You would use a straw, dude. Guys, you will fuck up your teeth over time just drinking without a straw, man. Y'all hating as shit. Let's play Turtle Wild, Muzzy. I'll join you. I might honestly try Turtle on the launch day. I just had a conversation with Chad about that. I'm just not promising I'm gonna invest much. I'm just gonna check out the crowds. My energy for Classic, I've been, I'm ready for Epoch, and I can't see myself splitting it, like playing a Turtle for a while, leveling to like 20, 30, 40, stopping, and then going to Epoch when they're ready. I want to be honest with people, dude. I don't have any hate towards Turtle WoW. It's just what I'm excited for Epoch's version of Classic Plus. Yeah, it's Cherry Zero, exactly. There was a new design in the Discord now, Intra. Intra's been with them. He just joined the Discord, I think. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the devs and designers haven't been in there, and they go in and out because they just don't want to deal with the bullshit anyway. They don't want to be watching the general all the time. Even before the launch, some of these guys weren't in there, or they take frequent breaks because like they don't want to be added by people. They don't want people to be looking at them on the side and being messaging them randomly. You guys got to realize that there's like a lot of people who just randomly message tag the devs, do all this shit like that, and sometimes they're just tired of dealing with either having to respond or some random guy asking, hey dude, do you want to check out these models I made? You should add it to the game. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that actually when I've talked to Kess about that before, in the general chat, like a couple weeks before release, but she told me like we have a pretty high bar for the content we want to let in the game and the art, and so don't feel bad if people like reject it. And that kind of gives me the sense that like, dude, people pretty commonly reach out and like, dude, add my, like, I made a song, could you add it to the game, stuff like that. So I'm people being in or not or out of the Discord, I don't put a lot of value to it, by the way. Game is coming out with a joke. If people think this shit's so easy, they can go make their own game. Muzzy, do you like Project Epoch? I like their vision and what they have in store, but I can't give you an honest opinion of like my playtime. I mean, it was fun when I played, but shit, we're only level 10, my boy. I'll give you a good breakdown when we actually play for a long time. The zero diet sodas are actually worse. ... Well, I guess I'm gonna die early, Kel. Fuck. A lot of them are commission based, so they come and go. Okay, I didn't know that. Gonna send some super vibes from Norway, laced with Northern Lights. Hey, appreciate that, Fallen. Turtle was shot to properly launch the server without having any issues. Turtle's first launch was bad. They are now 5 years into launching and maintaining a server. Let's use our noggin. Let's use our brain. If Turtle launches this server well, which they are expected to do because they've been maintaining a 10,000 player server and already launched Telebeam, I'm not really giving them bonus points. This is like their standard now. Their first launch was not good. It had a lot of problems. Like, guys, don't say because Turtle can launch, like, oh my god, like, that's, guys, Turtle had its first days. Ascension had a terrible launch. They had tons of bugs and issues. They also recently launched the South American server that got sick. Exactly. I'm on Turtle right now. They're running 9K 0 lag. Yes, exactly. They're experienced. They've done this for 4 to 5 years plus. They've been through these hoops. Ascension has done this multiple times. They've been through these hoops. It's a growing opportunity. They also, how many people will they let into Amber for Q starts? I think 10K, right? I think every Turtle server so far has a cap of 10K with Qs. Got any leaks? No new ones, just the last one we talked about. If so hard, then maybe don't try to hype people with advertisements. There is no advertisements. Posting about that's like some weird conspiracy again. All right, there was no Epoch advertisements. Just posting a trailer for your server is not some kind of advertisement campaign. Okay. Every Epoch beta had a trailer as well. What did they advertise? Like, the word advertise is so broad. Every server in history has advertised by ever posting their name and their server, right? It was being pushed to social media, Reddit. Was what I was doing advertisement? Is that is that where you're leading it to? K-Toads gave you 100K per video. It was higher than that. Come on. The difference, Muzzy, is that all these servers started with problems, but they never quit or reset the launch. They got their shit together and pulled through. Wait, that's not true. There's like hundreds of servers that have crashed and stopped. Most famous one is Gummy. But there are plenty of private servers that have issues and whittle down. Turtle and Ascension had issues in the beginning and they didn't quit and they have what they have now. I don't think anyone has quit yet. If they say on Monday, Kel, we gave up and finished, I'll say you're right. But nobody has quit. Like, what are we talking about? No, did anyone quit? Magic stepping away for personal reasons is not the whole project quitting. If you have a dev team of 12, like, somebody's gonna take a break, somebody's gonna stop. You can't control every single person in your dev team and say, hey, nobody quit. I know I'm not paying you. I know this is a volunteer thing. Don't quit or else people will tell us that we're quitting. Like, nobody's gonna, like, they have their own lives, especially the volunteers and especially the people who are like not the founder of the project. If K-Toads says I'm done and we're shuttering the project, that's quitting. But you can't get every volunteer person to stick with you all the way. Gummy did not because of technical problems. Well, they're pretty sure that Gummy lied about being forced to shut down because the letter didn't make sense. I think most of us heard of Epoch from the private WoW servers. I heard about Epoch from, I think, WoW servers Reddit. A trailer is an advertisement. It's a passion project. However, I think Katos will not say something is quick and easy to fix again. He definitely shouldn't. He 100% shouldn't. He never should have said it, some shit like that. I never agreed with that communication style. I didn't agree with like doing a random Q&A if you're not ready to work on how you're gonna speak to people. Like, I get that people are like, oh, but it's lame if everybody's so PC and PR, but like, dude, that's why you do that. That's why it matters, because the quote of him saying we don't care if we can't support everybody is like plastered on every single forum in history. And every quote he said is used against him, right? So you better be ready to craft a statement when you're gonna give an announcement or news, right? I randomly saw the roadmap in 2024. Emre, intentionally sabotage. I mean, it's a conspiracy. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's just a rumor mill stuff. This is like Love Island for men right now. Older men. My problem with Epoch is that they are not honest. If they just said they have major issues, I agree. Yeah, zero problems for me either. Look, I have never said like their communication and then them basically being exposed for lying is terrible for their PR and shit. But that's why I said shut down the Discord. Stop worrying about how to speak correctly to the audience, because you can't do it and you're not going to improve it in a week. Just fix the server and put it out, and I don't give a fuck. That's it. If the game is playable and the game is stable and the game is fun, none of it will matter. If the game is playable and the game is stable and it's fun to whoever you are out there, whoever's watching, okay? If it's fun to you and you enjoy it and the game is stable, it won't matter. Okay, the communication bullshit doesn't matter. Okay, that's the problem, is like, you, not only is the communication shit, we don't have something to do with it. So now we're basically just in this like prison where we're like watching them gaslight or watching them have this shitty ass updates one after another, and just guessing, well, is this gonna work? Is this not? It seems like they learned their lesson. We'll see, but I mean, end of the day, close the general and never open it again. That's the minimum. At this point, if it's unstable playable, that would probably be okay. Okay, like maybe I give them a week, but I want that shit to be stable. Like, I'm not gonna be happy with it like that, I guess. Gummy admitted it was because of the hype a few months after he ninja locked it. I mean, Kel, again, you're just taking what they say. If you want to take what Epoch says, then that wasn't a test, or that was a test. If you want to listen, you're choosing to trust Gummy. Well, maybe you can choose to trust Aridin or not. I'm not telling you to actually do it because I don't trust Aridin, but I'm telling you, like, you're taking Gummy's word, and then you could use that same logic and take Aridin's word, and then that was a test yesterday, and we're just, like, again, you're saying that the Gummy thing. I know what Gummy said. It doesn't mean what Gummy said is true, and a lot of evidence points to it not being true. I'd be happy if we go to Epoch this month, and I think others should take a similar approach. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, at this point, I'm just waiting, man. Honestly, I don't really care that much. As long they fix the game and it's good, I don't care. I've been waiting for Ashes of Creation, bro. Okay, there's way longer wait. There's way harder things to wait for than Epoch. If you're an Ashes fan, this is child's play. Silk Song. If you're a Silk Song fan, this is child's play. This is baby shit compared to that. I've been following Epoch for like 2 years-ish. Like, this is another month. It's not a big deal. It's not a big of a deal. The communication's ass though. Like, am I gonna be happy with that until they get better? No. But if the game is playable, that's good for me. I have a community. I have friends here we can play with. Everything's very fun. This Gamescom for sure. I'm excited for Gamescom to see some of the news though. There's a lot of cool games coming out. If I can't play Epoch on Monday, I might die. Vinland, stop it. You'll be fine, Vinland. Don't say that. Offer big, offer bid. AOC moving toward vaporware at this point. It's the same thing as Epoch, Schwartz. We're just waiting. If it comes out and it's good, doesn't matter in the end how long it took. If it comes out and it's good, it doesn't matter in the end. Because it's a game, man. If it's fun, it's fun. Now, if it takes so long that you get to a point of your life where you literally don't have time to play, I mean, that's just that sucks for you for sure. But there are people that are gonna run into that. Some of us gonna have a kid and then like, it's like shit, I can't enjoy Ashes anymore. Classic Plus before Epoch from Blizzard? No way. Because Classic Plus from Blizzard is gonna be, if they announce anything at Gamescom, I bet you Classic Plus, if it's getting announced, would be a year in the next fall or something. Dropping my take on the matter today. W. Yo, I'm reading all these troll messages, bro. New client update. Warcraft, yo. Got any more information why isn't Enix anymore a mod? Honestly, no, I don't. All I know from Enix is he actually said it in our own Muzzy Discord. He's stepping away because he's not happy with like the project's communication and everything. Doesn't feel good about supporting it by, you know, modding or whatever. I don't think Enix even wants to play. And by the way, all that information I just said is in a public channel in our Muzzy Discord. It's not just made up random shit. Gummy's legs send the regard. Oh god. Oh god. Wait, are you dropping your take on which one? Gummy stuff? Dude, I was thinking about doing one too. Not about Gummy. I was thinking about doing a take on just like a, because people always come in and ask. I think I'll do a short video of like what I'm thinking about Epoch right now. But Enix also said that GitHub donations are frozen. That's kind of big. Are they frozen by like them? They chose to freeze it, or what? Oh yeah, I saw that message. I didn't read. I need to catch up on all of it. Bro, stop saying new client update, bro. Not what he's up to. The next failed TV server, but I'm talking about the Epoch stairs. Oh, the stairs. The stairpocalypse. The Epoch stairpocalypse. GitHub froze it. I bet you somebody reported or reached out to GitHub saying this project is like a scam or some shit. I would not understand why they would freeze it, because we're pretty much in the same state as we were before. Server's not working and they need to test. But I mean, I'm sure GitHub's in a position of that, you know, companies do have that legal protection where it's like, okay, if enough people say it, we're just gonna freeze it for now because we don't want to deal with anything, you know. So Turtle dropped that new stairs trailer, dude. That was sick as fuck, dude. I saw that. Oh, the number of sponsor after a slow trickle. That's what Enix said, something about rate of sponsors, right? Got flagged for it? Yeah. Was that what it was? Now I'm reading it. Enix said something about that in our channel, right? It was like the number of people donating suddenly spiked or something. They probably have to investigate stuff like that, because I mean, you could use that for money laundering. Like, you never know, right? I didn't even know GitHub does a lot of payment stuff like that or handling that. That seems kind of sus for GitHub, dude. That like adds a whole new legal landscape GitHub has to care about. Like low-key, I'm like, why did GitHub ever create a sponsorship feature? Because that seems like they're getting in they have to deal with a bunch of bullshit, not just about Epoch, there's other places too. The stair trailer, they made some, was that real or did some fan just make it and label it, Turtle Wow Stairs? Somebody sent me it, I don't know, is it official? Is that officially from Turtle or just some fan made it and put Turtle Wow on it? Like, there's no telling, to be honest, unless they officially posted it on one of their channels. Wasn't it fan made? I wouldn't doubt it. Edward, how you doing, man? Nothing really. It was a fan, yeah. I mean, like, unless it's posted by... Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it'd be a funny joke from Turtle, but I think Turtle devs are like have already been speaking with like that private server developer scene is really close, so I don't think any of the developers really feel the need to take digs at each other. So I feel like Turtle wouldn't officially post something like that unless they like already talked to the content team at Epoch and been like, hey, we're gonna just put this out as a joke if that's okay, because the devs usually don't use the pregnant emoji after the drama. I saw that. Yeah. I don't know if that's much of a dig as much as the crashing thing too. Also, the pregnant thing was really early. I feel like the people in the private server scene kind of feel bad for them. I've been in the developer Discord before, and it didn't seem like people want to take the opportunity to just punch down on Epoch. It's like a different scene though. We're not talking about a general Discord of people like just a random tourists coming in and memeing. Just like internal private server scene developers. I'm sure most of them are I'm sure some of them are empathetic, but especially the ones who are helping them anyway. Oh, here we go. We'll show this. I found the stare video, the joke stare video. It said it's an inside job for TWL. Oh god. Ascension set out 20k Bronzebeard keys. Shit. That's dope. Jolliver, how you doing, bro? Epoch is perfect marketing for Turtle's new patch next weekend. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think people who are just looking for any Classic Plus experience that weren't already part of the Turtle community, that were like part of the Epoch community, they'll pop over there. Dude, I mean, first of all, there's already a huge surge of players that came to Epoch from SOD that were like, oh, Epoch's coming out soon. But now if the Turtle thing is coming out soon, they'll be like, okay, well, Epoch's not working, I'll go to Turtle. It's not anything personal. They just are looking to try some project, and maybe they'll like Turtle and their stay. Maybe they'll get turned off by something and not that and wait for Epoch. Bronzebeard is literally SOD. Yeah. Bronzebeard is very much SOD plus. I think SOD players might actually enjoy Bronzebeard way more, to be fair. After playing beta 3.5 of Epoch, literally no other private server would cut it for me. The changes they made it to classes, game mechanics, and everything else are just too good. I mean, yeah, I'm excited for I'm really excited for Epoch, man. It's just gonna take way longer than people thought. That's how it goes. There's zero shot you tried Bronzebeard. Maybe. It's just I'm not like pulled to it. Like even right now, I'm like dabbling in some retail to catch up on stuff and play. I played retail in the past. I'm not like new to retail or something, by the way. I play retail like even this expansion. But like I'm taking some time to play a little retail, playing Battlefield 6. That has been more draw to me than playing Bronzebeard, and that's not a knock on Bronzebeard. That's just my personal opinion. Like even if 150 of y'all are like, well, I like Bronzebeard more, that's totally fine. I just like me right now. That's what I've been wanting to do. Catch up on doing a little retail, doing a little Battlefield. Kind of want to play Tarkov a little bit. I'm not a classless fan for MMOs unless it's Star Wars Galaxy. Ascension's New Realm isn't classless though, Schwartz, if that's what you're saying. Ascension always felt way too out there for me. I mean, yeah, I definitely wouldn't play Ascension if I was trying to fill my gap of Classic Plus. That is definitely not Classic Plus for me. I would play Ascension if I want a fun server. Like, it's a fun server, and it's fun. It's a fun server that's fun. Like, I don't know. I played Ascension for like 6-7 years, by the way. Or not 6-7. I mean, like, whenever they started to like maybe a couple seasons ago, whatever that time is. Before they even had fucking seasons, I tried Ascension when they first did classless, and the launch for that was ass. The launch of Ascension before seasons, I'm talking about the very first time they launched, was ass. Fuck ton of bugs and issues. And now they run a pretty much one of the most successful private server companies in like the probably history. By a lot in history. They should make their own game. Yeah, I think they should actually, low key. They should combine their high risk stuff with their class imagination with Conquest of Azeroth and create a sandbox, a sand park, a blend of theme park and sandbox MMORPG. And I think they could have something good, in my opinion. Hey, good night, Ricky. Hey, good night, brother. Appreciate you. Gonna leave the stream running. Yo, you go, bro. I love you, Ricky. Thank you so much, man. Good night, Ricky to go. I tried the classless randomizer mode and thought it was fun, but it's just not for me. Dude, it's actually really fun as fuck until, yeah, maybe you got tired of it, whatever, that's fine. It's fun. I like that wildcard shit. Even now, server crashes from time to time, and there are quite a few bugs, but MS is the single best addition to the game. Damn, FJ, me and you got beef. I'm literally the opposite. I hate MS so much. I hate MS literally so much. We are so opposite on that point. I literally like, I'm gonna be honest, I think I quit Ascension because of MS. Like the reason why I didn't go back to Ascension in so long is because of MS. Every time I see Mana Storm, if I see anybody in chat say Mana Storm, I crash the fuck out. I hate Mana Storm so much, dude. So for those who don't know, they added like a solo infinite scaling and like dynamic kind of dungeon system. How do you explain it? How do you explain it, FJ, in a simple way? Is there a simple way? It's like infinite scaling. I really hate it though, but for those that do, that's awesome. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Right now, I'm doing Mana Storm Torghast. Yeah, but like, bro, I like Torghast more. Like, as much as I joke about Torghast, I like Torghast more somehow. You had it, infinite scaling mini dungeons, roguelite. Wow, yeah, a little bit. The reason why I don't want to call it totally roguelite, Alexi, is because there's not these like, there's not a significant amount of these runs. Your run is like, yeah, you can buy these items that improve it temporarily. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Torghast meets M+, something like that. It felt like a phone game. Fast-paced dungeons. Yeah. By the way, 800 deep is wild, Pat. You are wild. Yeah, it's definitely not my type of thing. And what I hate about it, what pissed me off about Mana Storm is because everybody went and they're doing Mana Storm. I know there's people that still do other stuff, but I really liked playing out in the world, and I feel like everybody and their mama left the open world to do Mana Storm, or a lot of people at least. Muzzy, what if Classic WoW had no unique items you could trade anything? Damn, bro, you be thinking about shit. You be thinking so bad. I mean, now it feels more sandbox, more like a sandbox MMO. I don't know. I have to imagine, like, I have to start thinking about all the different items and how that would break the game. I preferred when Ascension was just classless with full loop PvP. Yeah. Kinda. I'm kind of like that nom. I think they need, there's some of that, like the way that version was when it came out, it needs changes from there, but yeah, like something like that is like what I like about Ascension. I'm just loving Prestige MSBG only, never did open world in Ascension. Yeah. CFJ, I like the open world, man. When I played it in the early days, how would it break the game? I don't know. The game is not fully designed in a sandbox manner. So like, what happens to the economy when everybody can do hand-me-down items? You're done with your items and you just hand it down to the next guy. Like in sandbox games, a lot of times they have mechanics where you lose your items on death. You can like your items get permanently damaged and shit like that. I don't know. In sandbox MMOs that I'm thinking. Enchanting would be more expensive. Yeah, I guess it'd be less enchanting. Disenchant, Hand of Rag, Pharaoh Abyss. It's worse than retail. Diablo 2 was like this, but WoW wasn't, and I think Blizzard's making sure people didn't make money selling items. No one knew vanilla would go the route of theme park design. But I feel like, wasn't it already based off, like, inspired by the theme park elements of EverQuest? Because could you say that EverQuest was already more theme park than the other sandbox games like Lineage and shit, right? And Ultima. Because like EverQuest is EverQuest a sandbox MMO? Majority of the devs came from AQ. How are you going to make new open world stuff? The thing that kills me on such is that advocate themselves as a classic plus and make new open world stuff, but they flood it with XP pot, XP aura, XP buy. No, I mean, that's a whole different conversation. Their monetization at Ascension is really kind of, it's pretty scummy. Like there's no way to cut it. Ascension's monetization is scummy. It's like a gacha game in a way. I would really be surprised if somebody could convince me Ascension's monetization is not tied to power in the game. Horizontal progression until the last 15 years. That's not the only sandbox element of sandbox MMO though. Like how much in EverQuest do you control and change the economy in the world by like your actions and like player controlled like content? Like Star Wars Galaxy is what I think about one of the OG sandboxes, Lineage, Ultima. Because isn't like I used to love Classical Ascension when it first released, but now it's gacha, buy XP and your shit. Yeah, there's just so much shit you can buy. With the games that all I see is Yap, dude. Yeah, we're gonna play some shit. Or the Yapathon. Yapathon. I liked it until they did wild card. Oh, let me see what the other thing you said, Musk. I saw something too. Some of us have a WoW limit. Don't want to play 15 WoW servers 24/7. Yes, I agree with that. That's how I feel with like splitting my time on several servers always coming out. There's always going to be some new server shit. I already like to dabble in retail, and so I wanted to dabble in Epoch. And then yeah, Ascension has like a lot of versions of servers that come out. Play EverQuest, dude. Fuck, my brain is too young for that shit. I'm gonna be complaining about every UI thing. I'm gonna be fucking crying and shit. Star Wars Galaxy before Jedi become class war awesome. Yeah, that's what people always tell me. You ever played Star Wars Galaxy Emu? No. But players could cop block other guilds on progression. Yeah, that's like that sandbox thing, man. Like sandbox MMOs have so much of that. Like you could really just fuck somebody up and fuck up their game experience forever if you want to in a sandbox game. Lineage and EQ, you could trade items. Oh, like no Soulbound. Gola, Monsters and Memories. I've heard about this. I just don't know if I gotta see what they change. Are they changing something about the formula? What is Monsters and Memories differentiator? I don't know much about it. Of the new MMOs I'm following, I am following Ashes of Creation, but I haven't caught up on. Like I saw Pantheon too, but I don't think Pantheon's changing the formula on anything. Oi! Cypher, how you doing, man? I just played Turtle at hardcore while waiting for your fight. That's dope, Zig. Have you played Evercraft online? It's cozy. No, I haven't. I have not. Oh, by the way, let's look at that turtle video we were talking about really quick. The stairs. A member of the Muzzy community sent me the video or the link to it. Evercraft is slower than EQ, or have you gotten succeeded on hardcore, Ziggurat? 11. Okay. Evercraft changed their name to post Daybreak lawsuits. Why did Daybreak sue them? What the fuck? Gola, I don't know much either. Too young for Evercraft. Hoping it just has more quality of life stuff. Oh, Monsters and Memories. They just had an alpha and posted the stats on the website. Shit's funny. They ranked the top poop soccers. Sounds like it's like a modern team. Or like a modern aware team making an older MMO, right? Pre-CU SWG the best? Yeah, Alpha America, that's why. Daybreak went after THJ and freaked out the emu scene. Oh. Eminem are old EQ devs. Oh. Okay. Like I like the idea of classic MMORPGs, and Big Musk has a video about this. They need to have differentiators for me. Like I wouldn't like if somebody just spinned up old EverQuest, didn't add a single feature, and kind of just try to copy it and put it out. That's just me though. There's probably some classic gamers in here who are like, no, I really want that again. But for me, there's got to be some differentiators. There's got to be some twists. That's why I don't want to play Blitz like Classic. I want to play an Epoch or a Turtle type thing. I want to play a Classic Plus that has put significant changes in that make me feel like there's some kind of new adventure going on. I need some mixes on the old formula, in my opinion. To be honest, players say can't handle the original. I probably can't, bro. Honestly, I probably can't. I probably would just get over it, man. Because I've seen the UI, I know there's a lot of punishments to some things. Like, besides FF11 and WoW, old MMOs age like milk. It's a CPT. Losing your items, yeah. The thing is, I am excited for Ashes, and I know they have some of those systems already, like punishments and item loss and damage. So, I'm gonna expect that in there. But there are other things that are more modern that help me, I guess. You can change your UI. It's basic XML and a few websites to obtain some already done. Oh shit, that's cool. Wait, they just use XML for the whole UI? Like the UI is completely just XML? Like if there was an MMO exactly like WoW Classic except everything was Warhammer theme, I'd play it. Oh, okay, Remisius. I see you. Definitely product of its time, but in this other fields, yeah. Damn, dude. XML UI. I mean, I guess you have that Lua UI of WoW in a way. But, okay. We'll see this shit real quick. And then we'll keep it pushing. I'll probably start playing some shit. I was going to take a little stop by retail, see how that's doing. Maybe Tarkov first. Let's go over here. What the? My camera. All right. My name has to be Undead Paladin. All right. Here's a turtle stare video. Okay. Make sure, sorry. Let me turn off the music. Oh no, they're oh.
Fantastic! Hi, you're a tall one.
Oh, and the tall one fucking line. So Turtle has working stairs in Anvilmore? How do they do that? Wait, how do they do that? How do they, guys, how do they manage that?
Fantastic!
That's not fair. How'd they do that? I don't get it. What's a joke? Sendron, you weren't here yesterday when we went and tested, bro. Or launched. Yeah, it's not made by the TWoW. This isn't made by the TWoW actual staff, guys. It's a fan video. But it's good humor. It's good humor. Dude, guys. See, they just have to move it down a little bit. They just have to move it down a little bit. Those spoiled new players. Guys. Turtle has 5 years of experience, man, okay? That helps them build these stairs the correctly, okay? We all know it was a test. No, I mean, dude, Cypher, I'm not changing that for them, man. That was supposed to be a launch in their eyes. I mean, I don't even care about the wording at all. They can say relaunch, start test a million times. I just need to see this shit. We just need to play this shit over and over, and they need to fix the crashes. Okay, they can call it a million things now. I'm over the whole communication thing. They can't do it well. We're gonna be going in circles forever, trying to guess what the fuck they mean. I just want to run the new Dead Mines, dude. I can't wait. I want to run Dead Mines. I want to run Wailing Caverns. Stop the moving down propaganda. They have barrels. Don't move it. I don't think this team developed this server. Huh? They're testing your patience? They should have called it cranking. They launched a successful test. Why launch Gurabashi if it was testing? Yeah. No, it was definitely a launch, but from what we heard about the internal, some people obviously had they were not aware of everything that was being pushed out. Even if that wasn't the main issue, it still has issues to work on. So they should have just never called it a launch, man. They should say we need more testing, and so that was another test. Not that they called it a launch. I'm saying they should have never said we're about to launch the next time Guru's up or whatever. It wasn't a mistake. They just wanted to add more platforming elements. Is it too late to start on Epoch? Yeah, people have already done the jump puzzle at Anvilmar. The Anvilmar jump puzzle has already been done, so you can't really... Yeah, it's too late, man. They got to wipe because the gnomes and dwarves that already jumped over the block using the barrel. They bought or received from someone else? Who? Steel, wait, Steel, what are you saying? You got some... I love the conspiracy angle you're on right now. This is wild. I'm about to intermittently launch into another crash app. Default. We need a firm date. Yeah, so what I'm expecting them is to give us straight dates on testing. Like when it comes Monday, they're allowed to say we need some time to work on whatever the fix. And then when it comes time to testing, they say today at 8 p.m. this time zone, we're going to test. Like it shouldn't be... There shouldn't be any shadowy bullshit anymore. No more like ambiguous shit. If you don't know an exact time yet, don't say anything. Just say it when you're ready. hey, even if it's even if it's impromptu, like even if it's like, oh, you finished earlier than you thought and you're ready to go in 30 minutes, at everyone if you want, and just say, hey, we're gonna test in 30 minutes. The Project Epoch team was caught selling accounts. They literally created accounts while they were locked and sold them for hundreds of dollars. Just kidding, get pranked. Dude, these conspiracies are getting good. I like this. I like this. They made so many mistakes that it's impossible to develop the game. Steel. Sir. Wait, there are people, guys. I feel like there's people who are coming in here that don't realize they've had like multiple betas. We've played stable betas, guys. The issues that are now arising are from their last minute switching of architecture, which doesn't give them an excuse, but they're ill planning. Okay, we've played betas, we've played stress tests. This game has worked. Okay, that's why there's people who are still excited about it. This game has been playable from 1 to 60. Okay. Anyone who knows their own developed things doesn't do something like there are no stairs in the dwarf area. They changed the map of there and made a mistake and left the stairs up. Not giving them an excuse like it's okay. I'm just saying it's not a conspiracy of they bought Epoch. Bro, are you really saying they bought Epoch and launched it this weekend? Yo, Fallen, just popped by to spread positivity. Stay off the booming while I'm sleeping. Keep in line into Olmertz. Now you peeping on us, keep cranking. Appreciate you, Fallen. Good to see you. Good night, brother. Good to see you. No, I'm not dooming. I'm not dooming. I'm disappointed. We're gonna have to wait longer. That's for sure. They didn't. They guys, the tinfoil stream. Yeah, guys. They didn't buy Project Epoch on Wednesday and launched it on Thursday. They didn't buy anything. We've played this game in a completed state from 1 to 60 in the betas. Unfortunately, they did rush and do some restructuring of a bunch of shit that is, causing problems. So they didn't buy this thing and turn it on. That's a new one, though. I do appreciate the creativity. That is a new. I'm glad that we're getting new conspiracies because I'm kind of getting tired of the old ones. Ask your source to put up a beta server so we can dick around at least. No, the source doesn't actually have that access. It doesn't. We should pitch in for an Etsy witch to cast a spell on the Epoch devs. Like a good spell, though. We need to buff the devs so they can get this shit done. I have yet to see any proof of leveling 1 to 60. Didn't they have a lot of level skips in the betas? They did have a lot of level skips, but you could also just level. But because the betas had a short period of time, there was ended up being like a lot of targeted testing default. It's me, I'm the source. You got rewards for manually leveling. I saw McDouble's boost to 30 in one video for Wailing Caverns. Yeah. I'm a Bronzebeard show. To everyone in this warning... To everyone, this is a warning. Do not buy your servers on Temu. His source is Enix. No. Oh, you're the guy who thought you knew my source. No, it's not Enix. It's actually like not a person with any community level thing. It's actually like shocking who the person is telling me this because they literally don't have any connection that I know of. I think they probably know some of these people personally, but they're not tagged with anything special. I haven't seen them have a community position. They're literally like what feels like a random person in the community. And they've been right about the last 6 things that they've leaked about to me. And I've shared pretty much all of those on the channel. They've been right about the last 6 things over a week, by the way, not just like one day. Someone's mom, probably. Kato's developer guy. Yeah, the delivery guy, It's Alex Sensual. Dude, it all goes back to Alex Sensual. It's literally a random dude. Like, I don't want to be mean and call them a random, like in a bad way. Just literally just one of us. One of us. One of us. He just enjoys the stream and he's like, I like you and I'm going to tell you about this and that. And I appreciate that, but It's Cold Carnage? Dude, Cold Carnage is playing Epoch? Can we get a TLDR on the 6 things? I missed it. Damn, the 6 is a lot. Because it goes all the way back. It goes back before this shit. The last couple things that are related to this is like told me about the person knew that the devs were gonna take a break. The person knew that Magic was stepping away for personal stuff and has has in detail stuff about what happened that Magic is stepping away for. And then what was the other one? What was the other latest one? There's like a third thing. Oh, the miscommunication internally. Yeah. Your source is scared now? No, I just said it's random. The source has been okay with me talking about all this shit. I'm good. Come on, man. I'm on some mafia shit. They're not gonna be able to figure out who this is. I was in 2 betas. In the second beta, there's a 1,200 player, and a lot of DC was already a problem then. Okay, but then they ran like the other stuff, and it was fine. Although, still, to be fair, they were asked to do the Linux stuff over multiple periods before just this launch debacle too. So the devs, if they thought about it further enough, they could have done the Linux stuff before. Now they're doing the Linux stuff at like last minute, so we're gonna need to retest a lot of stuff, make sure it works. It got smoothed out over each beta. Yep, that's everything I've heard too. The guy's name is literally the source. Maybe this random guy is a time traveler. Dude, honestly, I don't understand how this person knows this shit. I can't figure it out. I've narrowed the source down to a short list of 50,000 potential suspects. Not on the same page readiness-wise? Yeah. What when you say miscommunication? Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Let me say the specific of what I know. How can you miscommunicate with such a small team? Dude. Bro, fuck if I know, dude. Fuck if I know. It seems so simple. Anyway, all I know is that not everybody on the team was on the same page for the version of the game they were about to release. So there was things that maybe were not as tested, things that they didn't quite all understand. They pushed it out. And I'm guessing at least the person who pushed it out was not aware or something. And then, I don't know, whatever the case is. But they weren't in good communication about what exactly was about to happen that day and what code was going out. I could, like, maybe for all we know, half of them said, fuck it, we're launching and we're going to try this, versus half of them said we're testing. Like, we don't know that part. I don't have enough detail about that. All I know is there's miscommunication internally as well. Like, they're not communicating well internally. How can you miscommunicate with sauce? The sauce is in my booty hole. Okay, I'm not going to literally just tell you this is the guy. Go ask him. What the fuck you think this is? Have you ever been in a mafia, my boy? Shit. Let me put my shit on. It's real mafia shit. Okay? Sorry. Okay. I need like better shades. And you're welcome. I say it 1,000 times. I know it's annoying. Muzzy, you're annoying. You're dumb as fuck. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean you have this mysterious shit you can't tell us about? That's the reality. You could just not believe me if you want. We haven't told a lie since. All right, we haven't told a lie since. Shit. You cannot believe me if you don't want. That's totally fine. I'm just a random guy on the internet. Fine, I admit it. I'm the source. It's not you, baked beans. It's not you. You're my source of funny memes. La Familia. Nice try, Muzzy. Muzzy W. Plot twist. Muzzy's a hacker that infiltrated the Epoch team, is pretending that someone else is giving his own info. You guys remember the stream that came out as Ometers? You remember this joint? Yeah, those are Roll House Gangs to the Mafia. Dude, I know, Thurb. I need some real shades in this bitch. Those shades that you saw, by the way, they're part of the launch outfit that is obviously delayed. But that launch outfit, dude, I'm so excited to show you guys that. Look, guys. Y'all remember this skit? Okay? Yeah. I am Spartacus. Okay? I already did hack in. Illidan. Oh shit, yeah. It's got like Illidan. You might need a different excuse to break out the outfit. Dude, no, dude. The game is coming out. It's just gonna take a little bit longer, baked beans. The day will come where that outfit will pop the fuck out. Maybe it will though. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe we'll use that outfit for a different occasion though, baked beans, and then we'll have more ones for the streamathon for the launch anyway. I miss the I'm in, dude. One day we'll be one day we will be back. Epoch was a Muzzy conspiracy to increase his audience. That is pretty big brain. Epoch never existed. I created an AI Discord. So all the things that you saw in the Epoch Discord, all AI. You're just talking to K-Totes as AI, Iriden as AI. I created that. Facts. That's actually big brain. YouTube is suppressing the facts. My chat message is being blocked from an on-screen chat. What did you say? Wait. Actually, it did get blocked. Why did it get blocked? What the fuck, YouTube? I'm not in. Remember when we were sitting at 8,000 Q? Good times. Temu AI. What's your opinion on all the hopers that everything is just going to work on Monday? Guys, all right. Even I'm not that high on copium. It's not going to magically work on Monday. We're going to play for probably 5 minutes and crash something, or 10 minutes and crash something. They're going to make more changes. Maybe then we play for 10 minutes and crashes something again. They're going to make more changes. By Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe then a week after, it'll work better and eventually it will be stable. But Monday is literally the first day that they're working again. Monday is the first test after the fucking weekend. It's not going to work on Monday. Yeah, if they're taking the weekend off, you're not playing on Monday. No. Monday's maybe a test. Monday is maybe an unstable test day. Sunday US time. I mean, that. Hey, to be fair, that is kind of Sunday USA time for part of it. Yeah. I mean, did we crash on South Launch or did they take it down? Dude, Anthony, I've heard all types of shit about the first one. The 10 minutes that was smooth with 5,000 people, somebody said no, it was probably a crash. And then some people said no, it was taken down because of the Anvilmar dwarf thing. I'm pretty sure the 10-minute thing was because it was taken down on purpose. And the second one was a crash. I'm okay with constant crashing, but we just need to see improvement. Not one test a day for 10 to 30. Yeah, Kel, like, I'm okay with the crashing, but there needs to be a couple of tests that day to really improve, right? At least more than one. Muzzy just tuned in. How's the hope still going for Monday? You think the project will be eventually, as another week or two, released or lose player base Turtle Ascension? Muffins, I don't think it's going to be working on Monday. There's going to be tests all of this week, I bet. And I don't think a significant player base amount, well, even if a significant player base amount goes to Ascension and Turtle, there's still so many people for a 5 to 7K cap that will still see full servers. I'm not really I'm actually like not worried about player base count at all. Like, I'm going to be honest. The player base that was here that was waiting for Epoch for 2-3 years could still fill a server up. Okay? And those people who've been waiting 3 years didn't just turn around in the last week and say, I'm never going to play Epoch again. If it's up and it's stable, people will play. I typed this earlier, but I think they need to run a 2-hour test period daily, Monday to Saturday. Take it down 22 hours, push fixes, then relaunch and keep Force starting in 2 hours. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Try to do like it force restarts over and over again, and they keep running into new crashes, and then they push a live fix or something like that. They need to do consistent testing. 3-year vet check-in. Hey, what's up, Gola? I'm just patiently waiting. Yep, Tetra's been here a long time. We still will have 20k people playing total EU NA. Yeah, like if it's literally just the OG Discord squad, that's 20k plus. I will only check the server when it's stable. I will never sit down for 14 hours for a few tests again. That's totally fair, Steel. That's totally fair. But there will have to be people who do. There will really have to be people that do. There will be, even if they announce that they will wipe after all of this, the reality is they're gonna need people to show up and test, and nobody is forced to do that. You know, they don't. You're not owing that to them. They're not owing that to us. Reality is people are gonna have to show up and break it. No, it's definitely launching Monday for sure. Come on, Spare Coochie. They said they took it down for the stairs. I think so too. I think I trust that. Alpha Knee, how you doing, man? How you doing, Alpha Knee? Check your DMs, bypass the YouTube censorship. The people have a right to know. Okay, I got you. Sorry, I don't know why YouTube's crashing out. 2.5 year chat. Yep, Twiggy, I've seen you in that bitch. Twiggy, you've been in that bitch for a while. Am I annoyed by delays? I'm only really annoyed from the horrible communication yesterday. Yes. No, the communication is the worst part that even the long-term Epoch people are not happy with. I've seen that sentiment. Everybody I know long-term that I've been seeing around here in the Muzzy community that have been in Epoch way before Muzzy even existed, they're definitely not happy with the communication. Logar was in here, man. Logar, I think of as a patient, calm Tauren player, old school chilling dude, and he was not happy. Tetra, not happy about the communication, right, Tetra? That's what you said. Okay. I'm patiently waiting with that account, and Crummy still doesn't have an account. Oh, K-Totes is here. Look at that. That's the real K-Totes, guys. That's surely the real K-Totes right there. Should I pin this message and confuse everybody who joins? Oh, God. Real K-Totes, let's go. Yeah, it could definitely be better. Enix is flaming the Epoch team now. Oh, I mean, I said, Groot, you're like cruel man. And then I'm just like, the reality is I pinned that and I just created a problem for myself because everybody who comes in here is going to see the pinned message and gonna be like, Muzzy, K-Totes said this. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm kidding. Muzzy scamming us for the lols. Guys, 10 memberships and K-Totes puts the server up. K-Totes, you should have wrote that. What the fuck? K-Totes, work with me, bro. Work with me. Write like 20 memberships and I'll put it up tonight. Just put some shit like that. I'm kind of on team wipe at this point, losing the feel of an actual launch. I'm totally fine with the wipe, dude. It's ridiculous at this point. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Just wipe it, man. I was already fine with the wipe before. Just wipe it. Who gives a fuck, man? Just make it feel more like launch. Once we're stable, once we figure out that we can be stable with the test, I don't know. I don't know regardless, because then if people know you're wiping, then it's like people don't want to play at all and test it. Okay, the truth? Okay, I see the truth. Oh, you're posting screenshots. That's why it's not showing Cypher. So Cypher figured out the... Look at that, guys. Notice how K-Totes rearranged is okay test. Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second. How could this be? How could this be, dude? Well, let me look at this a little closer. Let me look at this a little closer. Okay, so the K goes here. Okay, put the K over here. You carry the T, you put the E over there. Enhance. Let's get a little closer, Ah. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Notice this pixel right here too. This is the pixel right here, exactly right there. Oh wait, this is the S. You literally have yeah. I'm seeing what's going on here, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. He's figuring things out. Take him out. Something's at my door. Oh! Ah! No! I won't tell them! I promise, K-Totes! No! I can sleep now. Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Please order burritos. It has become my nighttime ritual. Oh, shit. No, dude, I had some food before. I had some food. I'm actually full as hell right now. I had some Indian food today. You guys fuck with chicken tikka masala? What Indian food do you guys like? You guys like Indian food? Oh shit, what the fuck is this YouTube intro? This thing gave me huge YouTube vibes. Like legit I sounded like I was about to be like, what's up guys? It's Muzzy TV here and I have a crazy Minecraft build today. Like this is the vibe the song gave me. Yes, I love Indian food goes beast mode. Yeah, we haven't had a poll today. What the fuck? Oh shit. All right. I've seen these kind of naans. Which one is your favorite? I've seen these type of naan. Which one is your favorite? Need a Gemin emote? Oh yeah, we do. It's so lame, Remisius, that we can't do animated emotes on YouTube though. We just chatting community stuff. I'm gonna play some shit, Letronor. We might do some community shit. I've been kind of I don't know if it's selfish, but I kind of want to play some shit that I've been meaning to play. I haven't played any like games personally in a while. Might play a little Tarkov, maybe a little Battlefield, maybe might play a little bit of retail. I'll stop yapping at some point. Time for a ram. Okay. Let's do a community ARAM or two, and then I'll take a break and do some other shit. Because I feel like there are a lot of people here that might want to do a RAM because of timing. EU is getting late. If EU folks want to come to play on NA, they can. Check out Demon Bluff? What's that? Is that a streamer? Demon Bluff is... Oh, it's a game. It's a game. Is it a... roguelike card game strategy? Dude, I love Slay the Spire. Is this like Slay the Spire? Can play after Zarina. Just curious. I appreciate you, Letronor. Any news from Epoch today? Guys, there's going to be no news from Epoch until Monday minimum, Jeremy. Monday minimum. Maybe Sunday night, NA. Wait. I don't even know what to call you, by the way. You don't have a name. But you gotta find the people who are lying. Oh, it's a deduction game. Oh, play SWTOR. Ooh. Any news from? Yeah, okay, we covered that. Can play after arena. Okay. Just call me Big Pop. Just do not call them late to dinner. Shit. Fuck. Now I want some non. Okay, so what did we see for the non breakdown? 69%. Hey. 69% of y'all want that garlic. Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a lot of people who are particularly like Miss Muzzy like particularly likes plain naan over garlic naan. It's kind of odd. I just feel like garlic just makes it better. Like it's just a plus. But I feel like there are people who don't like garlic, I guess. She doesn't even not like garlic. So I don't get it either. Girls like plain stuff. Wait, is she a vampire? Wait. Shit. I'm one of them who don't like garlic too much, only a hint. Yeah, because she eats food with garlic all the time, and when I season food with garlic, but yeah, I think the garlic in the garlic naan obviously is more invest in a mirror. Yeah, I gotta see if she appears in the mirror, huh? I'm a garlic fiend. Yo, Big Mus puts garlic in his water, bruh. Big Mus puts garlic into water. Says I'm one of them after you bring up vampires. Yeah, I saw that. Me and Lee just exposed themselves as a vampire. Sleep at day, party at night. Life is great when you're a vampire, dude. That'd be kind of fun, low-key. This shit is mysterious as fuck. I know. You should start beef with another streamer. I love that, bro. Oh, sitting on league. All right, hey, launch league, guys. Launch league. Everybody who wants to play league, launch league. I know Bot's gonna play right now. Big Musk has a spot. Letronor. Yeah, let's find another Epoch streamer that's still around. Dude, let's start beef with Big Musk. Big Musk said, "Good plan. DM me and we can set up some fake feud." Dude, feud content. Feud content. Oh. Give me the money. Money, 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 money. That's money, baby. Yeah, we're doing a league sesh. We're gonna do a couple ARAMs, then I'm gonna take a break, play some of my shit. One of you make a diss track. Dude, I feel like Musk has the chops for a diss track. Musk has the chops for a diss track. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, why the fuck is this? I'm in literally a mystery playlist. All right, let's keep it pushing. All right, lobby's up, by the way. Where the fuck is my shit? Care to explain to the audience why we have never seen you and K-Totes in the same room? Why, we going to Embershire if Epoch isn't up by the 17th? I fully support everybody to go to Embershire if they like. I'm not too excited to, Vincent. I was talking about this earlier. I gotta keep the real shit. I gotta keep real to it, man. I'm not too excited. I am probably gonna launch it on the 7th and literally just check out the vibes though. But I think everybody, bro, everybody go try it out if you like it, man. I got love for Turtle Wow and shit too. And my Gurubashi family, bro. I got half these motherfuckers on Gurubashi. I have like half the Gurubashi guys coming here every day and say you a bitch for playing Kazan. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't even gonna start because I was busy before this. Oh, what game, Tetra? Oh, you're playing the Warcraft 3 campaign? Dude, that is a good ass way to wait for Epoch. You're literally getting Epoch lore. Filmer, appreciate you, bro. Hit that like button. 143 watching, only 35 likes. Appreciate you, Filmer. Hit it if you like it. Yo, can I join 2 on my Smurf account? Yeah. I'll put the name out, but get in here, guys. Get in here. Let me put my league account. Of course, everybody's invited. Don't Smurf on us too hard, man. Fuck. I'll hit the like button if he takes acting lessons. Should I? Fuck. We're on NA. I'm a washed up Smurf. My cousin everywhere got fucked down, bro. I'm play, but I'm banned. Oh, like you're like C Money. You and C Money should shake hands. How the fuck you get banned? Actually, it's not that hard to get banned on League. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna act like that's hard. I am on an A, Cretin. Hi, Groot. Hi, Groot. Hello, Groot. Oh, my neck. My shit cracked, my boy. I mean you, my bad. Oh, you're good, you're good. Hope y'all have fun. Hey, appreciate you, Kebab. I love that. Love the energy, bro. I wish I could play. If you want to make an NA account and lag a little bit, you're obviously welcome. Just say if you chose words several game, it's easy ban. Yeah, for real. I mean, now isn't they pick up just certain words, right? They said the forbidden words, yeah. Yep. Oh, too many crash outs, Remisius. Oh, that was a C Money throwback. You're not actually banned. Okay, okay. He knows the C Money lore. You've never played it before? Damn. Never playing League before is like a blessing, huh? Do it, SP, if you want. Bot, how far are you in your game? How far out are you? Oh, you're in? Oh, I never remember your name in here. Oh, your just name is Bot Andy, right? Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Bro, the hard difficulty of Warcraft 3 campaign is so much more chill than Mass Recall. What is that? What is that more? What is Mass Recall? League is so cold. Put the bat signal up for the gamers. Yeah. Guys, so we're doing a League ARAM in the house, in the Muzzy house. If you guys are interested for some casual ARAMs and shit. Mass Recall is SC1's campaign and SC2 engine. Ooh. Bro's name is Meow for Femboy. I can't. I know Groot always makes fun of it. You're doing Black Temple in your retail account for a chance at Glaive, Copium. Good luck, good luck, good luck.